Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with me, and we're going to try to do a little bit of catch up on our Marguerite Miller challenge. Now, I still have a couple of weeks in here. Excuse me. I still have a couple of weeks in here that I haven't done anything, and I will go back and catch those up. And then I did a few off camera just so that it wouldn't take me so long to catch up, maybe. But I'm going to go ahead with this week right here, simply because I have all of the ingredients, I should say, right here beside me. So something that represents time, I have this Tim Holtz page. If that doesn't represent time, I don't know what is. Something woody or wood grain. This has in the back, it's kind of like wood grain. And then also, let me see, I was looking on here. Thought I saw wood grain on there, but maybe it was another sheet. But anyway, that's going to represent our wood grain in the back right there, behind that. And then an art scrap. Let's see, what did I have for an art scrap? Oh, I've got one of Betty's beautiful designs. That's art right there. And then something red. I have a little red piece here that is from the Tim Holtz wallpaper collection, and it has some red in that, and I think I'm going to incorporate that somehow. And then song lyrics or a song title. Well, on this same page, you've got a song title and some lyrics there. And then the bonus is a photograph. So we have a whole ton of photographs here. So let's get started with this. Now, after we do this, don't just turn this off because you've seen that we're going to do this challenge. After we do this, we are going to go ahead and make more of those notebooks that we was talking about yesterday, or that we did yesterday on the video. We're going to make some that are turned a different way, and maybe we may put some together a different way. We're going to make some more of those. So stay tuned for that. And if you don't particularly want to watch this and you want to just zoom right on through until you get back there to the little notebooks, you can do that too. But this is a way for you to learn. A lot of people say, I don't know how to collage, I don't know how to put things together. No, this is just a quick and easy way to learn how to do that, and to learn how to put things together. You know, Marguerite went ahead and did it for you by telling you what you needed for the challenge. So that helps a lot. And it just helps me stay in practice, and then it helps me a lot of times use up my scraps. Now, this is definitely not a scrap, but some of the things that I'm going to be using are from my scraps. So this helps with that. Now, I'm going to put something else right in here at the bottom because I want this to go all the way up to cover this. So I am going to put it like that, and I'm just going to fold it over to show me where I need to tear it. Let's see if I can tear that halfway straight. And if not, that's okay too. We'll put something else down. Those are not things that I worry myself about like that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and ink around mine. That's not something that you have to do. I tell you that every time, but when I tear with this little decal edge, a lot of times it leaves a little bit of white. Plus, I love to use ink on that little decal edge because to me it just makes it look prettier. So we're going to put that down right there. But first I want to put some little something underneath that. And I will figure that out in just 1 second. I may just... Nope, not that. You know, I may just wait and run a piece of washi across there. As a matter of fact, I've got this washi right here. This is that really wide, beautiful washi. And I might just put a piece of that down. And yeah, I'll be covering part of it up, but what I will do here is I'm going to cut part of this, and I'll use part of it on the other page. Now, this washi, if I'm not mistaken, I got off of Amazon, and if I can remember if that's where I got it, I will link it below. I love the width of it. I think it's very pretty. Okay. Oh yeah, that looks good. And then we will use this piece. We may even use it later. I don't know if I'll use it on here or not, but I just wrap it right back around if I don't use it all. And it's ready to go the next time. So I'm going to put that down right there. And I'm just going to use my art glitter glue. Okay, so that takes care of my song lyric and my art scrap, because that's definitely art. Now we're going to put this piece over here on this side, and I don't want to cover, I don't mind covering this, but I don't want to cover that up, my prompts. So I'll probably, yeah, I want that little girl on there. I'll probably just tear this right here. Make sure that I'm tearing it about right. Up to that little line there. Okay. Let's see if that works. Yes, that works. And we'll put a little piece of that washi right down here to finish covering that up. And I think I tore it off a little bit too soon. It's okay, we can get more. And I'm just putting it sideways because the pattern on it really runs in all different directions, so that's fine with me. Okay, there we go. We're going to put that down just like that. And I will link Betty's shop below, and I think she still has where you can get 15% off, I believe it is, 10 or 15, if you use our shop name, just Scrapbooking with Me, at her store when you start to check out. I try to keep that below all the time, but if I forget, somebody just nudge me. But I always try to keep that down there. Because, hey, if she's going to give you guys, my viewers, a discount, then I say go for it. Go over there and grab it. She's got lots of beautiful things over there. I will also put her YouTube channel. You need to go over and check her out and subscribe. She's got lots of great videos. Fantastic tutorials on making digitals. So if you're wanting to learn how to make your digitals, you need to go over and watch her. She can teach you. If she can teach this old dog new tricks, she can teach you guys. Okay, I think I'm just going to leave that there. I don't know. Do I want to leave it there? I really don't want to leave it there. I really want another little piece of washi across there, because it's just got some colors there that I'm not really crazy about in this one. So that'll work. That'll work. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay. Now, what do we need to do? Something that represents time. Now, I'm not going to put this whole page on there, and I don't really want to cut these out of the circle because I don't want to cut a bunch of circles out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a line of them like that. And I don't want to cover up my lyrics. So I'll probably trying to figure this out. Okay. I think I'm going to have to at least cut them in two in order for it to look halfway right. Oh, I love smelling his paper. That's so weird. He's got the best smelling paper there is. I don't know how they do it. I think he puts some kind of scent in there. See, I even have Brandon smelling of the paper now. He loves the smell of this Tim Holtz paper. He said, I never realized it smelled that good. Okay, yeah, they look a lot better cut out, don't they? think I'll put the light ones down. The dark one kind of blends in with the background. And I know I'm trimming these with the big scissors, and it should be the small scissors, but just trimming them as I grabbed them in my hand. That's a little bit wonky, but it'll work. Okay, put that right there. I had to think a minute as to which way was the 12. Let me grab another light colored one. Well, this one will probably show up over here. Yeah, we can put that one there. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this one out because I always have to have 3 of everything. You know that? It is a little bit easier if you cut straight and then cut the edges off that way. It's a little bit easier. Right. And I may, on this one, I might just let it go off the page and just put a piece of it on there. Okay, we'll think about that while we pull in some other prompts. Okay, something red. Now, this has flowers on it. It doesn't necessarily look exactly like all of the other pieces on here, but it's pretty enough, I think. And I think we may just use it down here at the bottom. And I'm just going to tear a little bit. This actually has red and pink in it. Oh, you know what? That right there, that's not red, no. And then we're going to ink the edges. Okay, so what shall we do with that? Okay, I may just run it like that. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. We may bring something else red in too, if I can find it real quick. Okay, I don't like to line up any edges, so I made sure that I went over this edge and then not all the way to that edge. So that just helps your little collage look better. All right, I'm going to ink around this clock a little bit. And I think I'm going to put that half on and half off, just like that. Okay. And then over here, I'm going to put another piece of this. Excuse me. I'm going to put another piece of this over here to just kind of balance everything out. Oops. That stuck to my sticky fingers. And I think we might run that one that way, but then we need, what does it say? A art scrap. Oh, I know what I did. When I cut those clocks out, I lost my wood grain. So we're going to have to come up with something that's wood grain. Okay, I have this photo right here, and I think I'll use it. It's this family standing beside their car. I am going to get a little bit of that blue in there, but that's all right. I may can cut it out without damaging anything. So now I got to figure out my wood grain. Yeah, let's just cut that off. We won't cut anything. And I'm going to cut a little bit of that off there. And we'll go ahead and just cut these corners at a little bit of an angle. Make it look more like an old photo, I think. And I don't really want to cover my flower up there, so I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll run this way and put that photo like that. Then I need to bring in some wood grain. Oh me, let's see. Maybe I can just cut out. Maybe I can just cut out this clock and cut around and leave the wood grain, because I don't think I have another piece of wood grain right here, and I don't want to have to hold you up by going and looking. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to cut it like that. I don't mind losing part of one of my clocks. I've got plenty. Now that's going to be a tiny little piece of wood grain, but it's going to be there. It'll be there anyway. So we may do, still thinking on this one. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cut another photo out. I'm going to cut this one right here. These are just some very, very vintage photos. Okay. I think I might put that down like that. You know what? I'm not thinking outside the box, and that's what you have to do in these situations. I have already got my, it says something woody or wood grain. I have already got my woody on here, and that is the paper, because paper is made from wood. So, I don't know. See, you gotta think outside the box. That way I don't have to get up and go look for something wood grain. All right. Now, I think I want to put this guy like that, maybe. Now I'm also going to bring in this number. It's a 33, and it is red. 33 is Melina's favorite number, and this one is red, so since it said we needed something red, we've got that on here. Now I could bring that down a little bit and put that there, and then my photo up there. Kind of balance that out, and I still think I need something under this. So let's see what we've got. Okay. One more thing, I'm going to bring in this bingo card. This is Ala, that Tim Holtz little 8x8 paper pad. I think it was Memoranda. Wasn't that the name of it? I think we still have some in stock. I can't see them from here. But this has got red in it. So let's see what we can do with this. I don't really want to, well, I don't mind covering all of that flower up. The flower's not what I was going for. Okay, I feel like that's too stacked. So I might have to do something else. Maybe I could just pull this down like this. Now I need something else up here. Let's tuck this in this way, maybe. Maybe like that. Yeah, let's do that. That way we don't have it, it doesn't look like it's been stacked and planned. It's just kind of been dropped there. So I'll put that right there. And then this guy's going to go right up through there. Yeah, I kept sliding that because I couldn't decide exactly where I wanted it, but I'm just going to wipe that off. And that one, I think, is finished. This one we need to put down. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Try and see if I've got it straight since I can't get up over it. And then this 33, I may just bring it on down here, the base of that little flower. I thought about putting it like that, but I don't like that, so I may just put it right there. It can be the pot that that flower's growing out of. Like that. Okay, what do you think? All right, there's a clock. I do feel like I need another clock or two. And I'm thinking about just cutting this one right up through the middle, inking it a little bit. And just going to put it on the edge right here. Make it look like it got cut off of there. And then this one, we may put it right up here. We still got our song title. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Because that up there was looking a little bit empty to me. So slide that in there. There we go. And what do we think? We think we need anything else? Let me look at it this way. I have to hold it up. Okay, this is a little duller of a page, if that's a word, duller. This is a little more dull than normal, my normal pages. I kind of like everything bright, but we've got everything on there. We've got a photograph, we've got song lyric or title, something red, an art scrap, something woody or wood grain, something that represents time. We've got everything on there. So I think I'm going to let that go just like it is. I don't want to cover that up, and I don't really want to cover those flowers up, so I'm going to let it go just like it is. I don't mind those deep colors every now and then. I'm just not a real deep color girl, but every now and then those deep colors go well together, and her paper went really well with Tim Holtz's deep colors that he uses, so stay tuned and we'll make more of these. These are the ones that we made in the video, I don't know, yesterday or day before. But we're going to make more of these. Attach them, maybe attach the paper different ways, turn them different ways, so we'll make more of these.